one of the multi-sector issues that were affected by the COVID-19 pandemic was the education sector. Here I would like to address on how would the Philippines find a way to continue this academic year 2020 and 2021. In this first picture, governments around the world have temporarily closed their educational institutions to secure their students' safety and also to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. Next, here in the Philippines, with the increasing number of positive cases, opening of classes is still in question. In line with this question, the government responded. They stated that reopening of classes won't happen until there is a COVID-19 vaccine. The DepEd, Department of Education, and CHED asked to initiate academic freeze until virus mass testing is conducted. It is because they say that it is anti-poor since not all has the internet access. Although the Department of Education proposed an alternative way to continue the academic year 2020-2021, which is a blended learning, it still faces a lot of problems to continue the said alternative method. Blended learning, according to Secretary Briones, is not as novel as the novel coronavirus in the Philippines, but it is a form of learning that is already offered in some of schools and universities in the country. Blended learning or hybrid learning, from the viewpoint of the DepEd, is a fusion of online distant learning and in-person type of learning. In-person type of learning is where the school delivers the printed materials to the homes of the learners through the barangays for those who doesn't have internet access in their homes. Another alternative method is the remote enrollment. It means that a parent or guardian can still enroll their children through alternative ways, while it is done through via phone calls, text messaging, or online submissions, or just simply just the same as this image, dropping their online form at the school. This is to avoid a face-to-face interaction between the student and the teachers. To the students that live in the remote area, where internet connection is a major problem, the DepEd will use television and radio broadcasting as a medium of providing instructions and informations regarding the school's update. Although blended learning system may be effective, but there are some problems that the government, the DepEd, and CHED has to deal with. Some students may be forced to stop in attending online class due to some reasons. One major reason is the financial status of those from the low-class family that only relies on free education by attending to the public schools. Another is that students may encounter any psychological issues, anxiety regarding the new normal. We should consider that the mental health of others cannot cope up with the sudden change and how did it affect their life. Next is the tuition fee for the said online classes were not that much different from the face-to-face class. It is said that the previous fees were kind of similar to the fees this academic year, given that the students won't be even attending the schools. Students who wish to continue this year observed that the tuition fees were only less by the minimum of 5,000 to 10,000, considering that they can't use the school facilities, which is not worthy of their money. Others who want to continue this year also face a problem with their internet connection. Although they have the money, their resources, their issues relies with their location. Some students reside in a remote area, so having an internet signal is their major problem. Next slide is that Aside from those problems mentioned, technical problems may also occur to the professors and educators. It is because there is a high chance that some of them are not computer literate. Conducting an online class to the educator itself should know how it works, because if they don't, it will really cause a problem. Another problem, then it is really a major problem, since it is consists of the online security risks, since some classes will be conducted not just some, since all of the classes will be conducted online. There is a high chance of hacking, identity theft, fraud, forgery, data leakage, and the like that could possibly occur. Well, even our institution was also a victim of hacking, which just happened recently. The educational institution should secure the data and privacy of every student. Considering that education is a powerful weapon for every mankind, this pandemic gives a huge crisis to it. The Department of Education hopes to continue the academic year through alternative ways of academic learning. Although it is not clear that the continuing of the academic year 2020-2021 will go smoothly, the academic institutions such as Department of Education and CHED were hoping for a positive and smooth start regarding this blended learning system. That's all. Thank you.